So I get asked all the time as a single mom, do you give your kids an allowance? And what's the answer? Yes, I really believe you should give your kids an allowance. And so many times the other question that I get is, what age should you start talking to your kids about money? When they start talking to you about money. One of the tools now that my kids are older that I love is the green light card. I'm not getting paid by green light. Sure wish I was. But this is a great tool and it really automated our allowance system. So I used to have just a sheet of paper that I would sit down every day with the kids at dinner time and go through, what did you accomplish for the day? And it could be anything as turning off the lights, having great behavior on the bus, anything that, putting their laundry in the washer, any of the things that I felt were important to be focused on. And then they would get a point for those. Well, now we've automated the whole chore system with this green light card. Their chores I control on an app. The kids also have an app as well. And then they also have the card. And I can specify where these purchases are going to happen. And so they get their allowance and they can put that allowance into their savings account, and they can save it for short-term things or longer-term things. And then they can use that money and spend it at certain places. And you as a parent have control of where they spend it. So should you give your kids an allowance? Yes, you should give your kids an allowance. It's just a matter of the amount of money that fits within your budget, not necessarily what makes sense for someone else. So think about what makes sense for you, what makes sense with your budget, and give your kids an allowance, because you can start having those conversations about money and talk to your kids about money and encourage them to spend their own dollars, because it's probably going to save you some of your own money in return.